Hello learners, this is Habiba with UGC Net Paper 2 Education Unit 3 Learner and Learning Process. The subtopic is Approaches to Intelligence from Unitary to Multiple Theories of Intelligence. Theories of intelligence, in the previous class we have discussed about 4 theories. In this class let's revise quickly those 4 theories just with the headings. Unitary or monarchic theory, the first theory we discussed about, that is a single unit we said. The second one, the two-factor theory, that is electic theory, that is specific abilities and general abilities are the elements of intelligence in this theory. And then third one, multi-factor theory. In this theory there are so many factors which are included in intelligence, we said. Then the fourth one is group factor theory. So in this also we have discussed about different people who has given their views related to group factor theory, in which there are 2 parts, that is primary factors and secondary factors. We have discussed already these 4 types of theories. Now let's start with today's theories of intelligence with the 5th theory, that is sample theory. This theory was advocated by Watson. According to him, intelligence belongs to certain groups which are related to each other, but there is close relationship between the abilities belonging the same group. That means Watson, what he says, what is the intelligence? There are certain groups, he says, which are related to each other in one, but there are some other also where close relationship between the abilities belonging to the same group. There are different groups which are having the intelligence of same, and few other those don't relate to each other. This means that the individual who is intelligent in one group of knowledge may not be intelligent in other group of knowledge. Obviously, if we take one person in particular skill, he is intelligent enough to handle with, it is not mandatory that he will be intelligent in other type of things also, in the other type of knowledge also, but he may be equally intelligent in the various subjects of that very particular group. In particular group he may be equally intelligent in various subjects of that particular group. In this theory only generalization is considered, rather it is a relative theory. So general factors they have taken, it is a relative comparative theory, this is. 6th one is hierarchical theory. This theory was propounded by Vernon and Burt. They have given hierarchical importance to mental activities such as, in first category, practical, mechanical, spatial and physical. In the second category, that is verbal, numerical or maybe number and educational. Now let's see in detail here. Practical ability. This hierarchy starts with general abilities split into 2. One is practical ability, second one is academic ability. In practical ability, what happens? Perceptions. People will give practical experience with their experiences. Their perceptual knowledge will come in this type of ability. Then mechanical. They may be intelligent in mechanical also. And then spatial, related to speed, distance and all, they are intelligent enough in this practical ability also. Then comes the general ability, that is academic ability, that is power of reasoning. That person may have the reasoning intelligence. Then numerical, they might be good in numericals, mathematics, maybe mathematicians they can become. Then verbal, they can become communicators. So these are the hierarchic theory of general ability. Then the 7th one is 3-dimensional theory. That is, Guilford has structured this theory on the basis of or structure or intellect. He classified intelligence into 120 factors. That is, this theory has 3 dimensions. The first one is operation, second product, third content. Let's go in detail with this. Operation has 5 aspects, that is evaluation, then convergent production, divergent production, memory, cognition. And the next one is product. It has units, classes, relations, systems, transformation, and product has implication. Now the third one is content. Content has figural, symbolic, semantic, and behavioral dimensions. Let's see here the structure, which intelligence structure Guilford has given, the intellect model we call it as. You can see in the picture operations at one side and then products in another side, and in the downwards they are content. That is evaluation. That means in the first let's start with content. Content, what happens, the child may identify the figures, figural intelligence comes, and then comes the symbolic, with the signs they will understand, then semantic, they will practically apply them, then behavioral intelligence, then they will change the behavior, and then comes the product. Slowly units they will understand. Maybe we can take the example of mathematics, small units they will understand, then classes, then relation of two things, and then different systems, then how they transform, and then they will apply in real life, that is implication. And then comes the operations. In the operations, what happened? Cognition, that is the thinking ability, then the power of memory. We understood that knowledge, understanding, and then divergent production, that means different things we will understand. Convergent means closed, and then that is convergent production. Then happens the evaluation. So this is the structure of intellect model given by Guilford. Then comes the zero theory of intelligence. B.S. Bloom propounded a new concept of intelligence. To him, there is no concept of intelligence. This concept is based on time and situation. An intelligent person is that who takes less time to perform the task. So, according to Bloom's, there are no theories of intelligence. That means no concept of intelligence exists for him. In his concept, what he says, according to the situation and according to the time, the person will change and behave. An intelligent person, who can be the intelligent person? Who will perform best things in less time in a task, he says. And next one is 9th one, fluid and crystallized theory. That is, Cattell has forwarded this theory. It is based on general intelligence, which has fluid and crystallized. Fluid means liquid type, flowing. Crystallized means the hard part, stagnant one. He used general factor theory in this. Fluid intelligence is based on general ability, while crystallized intelligence is based on environment or situation. So Cattell has explained this theory in these words. Crystallized general ability as represented by those cognitive performances in which habits of skilled judgment have become crystallized from the application of same prior more fundamental general ability to these fields. That means crystallized general ability, that means the broader thing which will flow with the thinking power by performing through the habits of some skills or judgment of have become that hard things, that is crystallized to apply in the same prior experiences. There are more fundamental general ability to these fields, he says. So it is clear that fluid general ability shows more in tests requiring adaptation to new situation where crystallized skills are of no particular advantage. Just now we discussed new situations when come. This general ability shows the requiring adaptation, how to adapt to new situations, where crystallized are no particular advantage in this, he says. Now let's conclude this topic. Hence, intelligence is one of the most talked about subjects in psychology. There is no standard definition of what exactly constitutes intelligence. Obviously, different psychologists have given different meanings and definitions of intelligence, and we can also give our own perception in this. There is no definite or standard definition we can say. Some researchers have suggested that intelligence is a single general ability. Others believe that intelligence encompasses a range of aptitudes, skills and talents, which we have discussed in the previous class. So, we come to the end of this session. Thanks for your attention and time. As motivation, please do like, share, subscribe and comment below. We will have the other theories in the next class in the third part. Until then, happy learning.